Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Aaron, and this is Dad.0. Today, I want to talk a little bit about Wi-Fi 6 routers. Wi-Fi 6 isn't exactly mainstream as of this review, but there are more and more products that support Wi-Fi 6, and there's more and more routers hitting the market that are Wi-Fi 6 enabled. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details about Wi-Fi 6 on this review, but for those that don't know, I'll just give you a brief nutshell version of it. If you have a Wi-Fi 6 device, basically a newer device, a newer phone, a newer tablet, a newer laptop, and you have a Wi-Fi 6 router, you can, in theory, get faster speeds, lower latency, and farther coverage. I think the problem is that most of the Wi-Fi 6 routers on the market right now are really expensive. That makes people hesitant to buy one because Wi-Fi 6 isn't mainstream right now. So they're wondering, do I really need to pay the extra money for a Wi-Fi 6 router when I don't have that many Wi-Fi 6 devices? Or should I just wait and buy a Wi-Fi 6 router when I have more Wi-Fi 6 devices? And in theory, the prices of the Wi-Fi 6 routers should go down in the coming years. Today, I'm reviewing a product that might bridge that gap for you. It's a product from a company called Juplink, and it's affordable, small Wi-Fi 6 router. This is their AX1800 Wi-Fi 6 router, and it retails for only $110. Out of the box, I was really surprised with how small and compact this router is. It does have these 4 antennas that you can maneuver and shoot the signals in different directions. On the back, it's really basic. You have your on and off button, you have your power input, you have your WPS button, a reset button, a gigabit WAN port, and then 4 gigabit LAN ports. On the front is just a single LED light that'll either shine red if the router is starting up or has a failed connection, or green. Now, if it's a blinking green, the router is performing a WPS or mesh negotiation, or a solid green means that everything is running successfully and performing well. Setup was really simple. All you have to do is plug in the Ethernet cord from your modem into the WAN port and then plug in the power adapter. From there, you have a couple different options to connect to it. You can either connect via WPS or find the SSID that the Juplink is now putting off in your network settings. That's the route I went. I went and found the SSID, and the password is on the bottom of the device, so I put in the password and I was connected to it. From there, it's kind of like any other router where you set up your network, you can name your network, set the password, you can either unify the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz channels or keep them separate. You then set the login to access the router, and then the Juplink router will start to configure and download updates. And then you get a congratulations, everything is done message, and you're set to go. Your router is all set up, and total setup time was about 10 minutes for me. Now, like I said, this does have the 2.4 and 5 gigahertz channels. They state it has Wi-Fi speeds up to 1.8 gigabytes per second. It has a quad-core CPU alongside OFDMA technology for managing multiple device connections and keeping a fast and stable connection with less congestion. They state it has 20% lower latency than your typical dual-core processor router, which is great for gamers. It has WPA3 encryption security technology for strong protection for your network. There's also parental controls that allow parents to restrict access to content for their children. And another cool feature is that this is mesh capable, meaning you could buy a couple of these and put them in different places in your house and create a mesh network for stronger connection throughout your entire home. These also work with other routers and other extenders. Now, to access all the settings, including the most basic settings and advanced settings that you have with this router, you have to go to their web-based portal, which is router.juplink.com, enter your login, and then you can edit all the settings in this web-based portal. Okay, enough features, let's talk about performance. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now, and performance has been outstanding so far. I've had no drops in Wi-Fi coverage. All my speed tests have come back extremely strong. In fact, when I do a speed test with one of my Wi-Fi 6 devices, like my iPhone 12, I get faster download speeds than I did with the Amplify Alien that I reviewed a couple months ago, and the Alien is over 3 times the price of this product. Now, I have fiber internet, I have gigabit speeds, and over Wi-Fi, I get typically 350, sometimes over 400 download speeds using this router. Upload speeds average 450, sometimes over 500. And that's in the same room at a distance of roughly 15 to 20 feet, which is very good. Actually, the top performing router that I've used, especially in my area, I do live in a highly congested Wi-Fi area. So for sometimes to get over 400 download speeds through Wi-Fi is extremely good, especially for a budget Wi-Fi 6 router. And this does provide excellent coverage as well. I have a strong connection throughout my home. Actually, I can go all the way through my backyard and still have a strong connection. I can get over 100 download speeds in the farthest spot in my backyard, which is really great. And for context, the farthest part of my backyard is roughly 60 to 70 yards away from the router, and it goes through an exterior wall. Also, all the LAN ports have performed very well too, so if you need to connect directly to a LAN port for faster download speeds, faster upload speeds, you can do that. And if you need more connections, you can also buy a switch that I've used with this, and that works perfectly as well. Overall, if you're looking for a new router and you want to start getting into Wi-Fi 6, maybe you're thinking about buying your first Wi-Fi 6 devices and you just want to test out how the performance is, check this one out because you're not going to break the bank and you're still going to get really good performance in my opinion. Because like I said, we've been using this for 2 weeks now and we are family streamers. We use YouTube TV for live television. We do Netflix. We have multiple streams going on multiple times. I'm downloading and uploading stuff all the time for this YouTube channel and performance has been very strong. So if you're interested in this Juplink Wi-Fi 6 router, I'll put a link in the description below. Check it out there. You can get some more information about all the features it has. If you like this video, press that like button. Consider subscribing. I really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you on the next video.